Nestled among the Gloucestershire hills just outside Cheltenham, Upcote Farm has hosted the 2000Trees Music Festival since 2007. With past headliners including the likes of Kneecap, Bob Vylan and Soft Play, it's become an incubator for the most exciting new acts in rock, punk, metal and beyond. Over its 19 years of history, Trees has grown into one of Britain's most acclaimed festivals. At the UK Festival Awards, it won Best Grassroots Festival in 2010, 2013 and 2017, before rising to new heights by winning in the Best Medium-Sized Festival category in 2018 and 2022. I believe it's also a rather popular festival with the Student Music Network team, so suffice to say I was very excited for this one. I'm Alex, formerly station manager of Cam FM and now a consultant for the station, and this was my first time attending 2000Trees. In this video I'm joined by Clodagh, Cam FM's current head of sound, to see whether this metal mecca truly lives up to the hype. with Silo, actually for the second time because we were stupid and messed up the recording. But these guys are absolute stars, so they decided to help us again. Could you introduce yourselves and perhaps give us what football team you'd be supporting if not England in the World Cup?
Ooh. So, I'm Dario, I play bass in Silo, and I am half from the Isle of Man and half Italian.
Ooh, okay.
So I support the Italian national team.
Benissimo.
Haven't qualified, not Bellissimo, we are not good at the minute. But anyway, yeah, I'll happily cheer England on at the minute. So, yeah.
Okay.
I'm Chris, I play guitar in Silo. In terms of supporting teams, we met a band before on the Cave stage called Hammock, and they're from Norway. And obviously there's a little thing going on between England and Norway. So I'd probably say Norway just to be controversial.
Well, it's a good pick nowadays. You know, Haaland, he's...
do you know what? He's absolutely.
He seems invincible on the pitch at the moment.
Yeah, and the guys from Hammock seem like lovely chaps, so do you know what? Big up to them, I'll support their team.
Big up to them. Yeah, so you said you're from the Isle of Man. Did you say that's made it a bit harder to, break into, the UK main stage? Have there been challenges, or have you found it fairly...
No, I think it's pretty fair to say it's difficult being from the Isle of Man to kind of break into the UK. Yeah. The first thing I'd say is that the Isle of Man it punches massively above its weight in terms of music. And the bands in the Isle of Man are fantastic.
Music, art, sports, athletes, there's
everything. Yeah, I mean
across the board really.
The big barrier, I guess, is just geography, right? I mean, we've got the Irish Sea surrounding us. It's not the cheapest to get on and off the Isle of Man. So if you want to play shows in the UK, whatever else, it costs quite a lot of money to get here. Do you know what I mean? So and most shows these days will not pay you what you would need to recoup your costs, if that makes sense. So I think the geography makes it more difficult.
So that's really the main thing.
That's probably the only thing, to be honest with you. But I think a part of that means that we've got a bit of a crucible in the Isle of Man of bands, music, which is kind of isolated from the main UK scene. And it basically just means we forge our own path, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's almost kind of like a USP. It sort of gives you your identity.
It's like we kind of just operate within our own little pardon the pun, but our own little silo. Do you know what I mean? And we kind of just.
Thanks.
That's
nice.
But in all seriousness, obviously the bands in the Isle of Man, I would say that the difficulty getting off to play in the UK is the only reason you're not hearing more about Manx bands, if I'm honest with you, because there is so much talent and so much to go for.
We do on this subject need to say a big thank you to the ferry service, the Isle of Man Steam Packet, because as Chris said, it is expensive, but they've been really nice to offer us support. They've given us discount and stuff to make. Realistically, if we were doing it full price with a big van, it really wouldn't.
It would be possible, yeah.
It'd be on the cusp of whether or not we could do it. So it is a big thank you to the Steam Packet, because they've been really supportive. The Isle of Man Steam Packet and the Isle of Man Arts Council. Just while we're saying thank yous to both of those entities, because we would not be stood here with an album or playing these gigs without those two. So.
Your latest LP, Haze, focusing on a couple of tracks from that, most notably Ill Intent.
Is that your favourite?
I think it might be one of our favourites,
I think it's my favourite. Yeah. I think it's my favourite. It's hard to choose, but anyway, yeah.
Person behind the camera, Clodagh, was looking into some of the imagery in Ill Intent. It's quite interesting, the nature semantics in there. Can you perhaps elaborate on that a little bit?
I can. In a nutshell, in January as a band, we were kind of nothing, and then we got signed to Easy Life, and with that meant we had singles to release, and then we had to release music videos. So it all happened very quickly. Myself, I'm a videographer. and my business partner Dave, we have a company together, so we've looked after all of the music videos in-house, which is probably quite handy. But the Ill Intent one was supposed to be a really quick and easy, low moving parts production, and we ended up having 25 or 30 of our friends at home chasing a van through the city of Douglas on skateboards and bikes, and it ended up being quite the video, and we had a quick tight turnaround to make it all happen. But yeah, it was stressful at the time, but to stand back and look at what we all managed to make in those, I want to say 3.5 days, maybe 4, including filming, editing, the pre-production. So yeah, to have that video at the kind of standard it's really cool.
I know, I had a look at the video, and I was talking about it earlier, just like the production quality on that is just astounding.
I would say what it took was Dario riding his mountain bike with I don't know how much the camera is worth, but it's very expensive. And he's cruising around the streets of our capital just with the camera there, thinking that's pretty bold. So there we go. So yeah,
sounds like you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
Yeah.
Yes, I relate. Last question. Just my personal thoughts on Haze to finish off. I was looking at some of the lyricism. I feel like a lot of it is all about kind of how it can be painful to let go of the past. Am I correct in thinking that?
Yeah, I'd say so. I think
there's a lot of very, very raw material within the lyrics, and Chris, our vocalist, I think has been incredibly. I think it's done him good actually to release this into and put them into songs. And I think maybe because of how raw they are, that's how they've hit the way they have.
Yeah. I mean, we were saying before maybe that Chris is. I mean, he's obviously pretty biased, but he's a rare talent. He's constantly writing. Joey was saying before that he's got literally the notes app on his phone. It's just reams and reams and reams of lyrics. He writes them anywhere, any place, about anything. I think it's very personal to him, writes some of the lyrics. And we were saying before, when we write this music, kind of we come together, we're very much a practice room band. It's not kind of by the computer and just iteratively piecing it together step by step. So we come together. Yeah, it's very organic. I mean, there's no tech involved necessarily. It's just raw amps, drums, and then effectively we'll come up with something. Chris will just go through his ream of lyrics and spit something out. But yeah, I mean, his lyricism is quite introspective. I think it's very. He uses it as a bit of an outlet. It's quite cathartic to him. Yeah. So, and again, to your point, 100%. I think he uses it as an outlet. I think it's how he copes with stuff. Do you know what I mean? And hopefully, it comes across in the music that it's deeply personal. It's authentic. Do you know what I mean? He's not doing it for the sake of it. He's doing it because actually he's got something to say and he just wants to get off his chest. And sometimes that spills into aggression. Sometimes it spills into vulnerability. Do you know what I mean? But like, it's always real.
Hi, I'm Clodagh, a first-year history student at Cambridge and a fan of all things loud, fast and sonically interesting. I love to discover new music and see where my tastes cross over, so 2000Trees presented me with an exciting opportunity to immerse myself in a variety of styles and subgenres across multiple generations, all playing together for audiences young and old. I particularly enjoyed watching acts perform in the Woods stage, which was a rare chance for bands to connect more closely with their audiences in a uniquely idyllic setting. Seeing the Bronx tearing it up on Thursday at the Axiom tent was the most thrilling moment of the festival for me. They absolutely powered their way through a 50-minute set, which cut through the late afternoon haze and left us, the audience, with no time to catch our breath. I decided to get stuck into the pit, which was my first of the festival, and it was there where the excitement and devotion of the audience was truly palpable.
As you can see, I am with the famous killer Art the Clown from the Terrify series in the VIP bar. How are you doing, Art? How are you enjoying it? Ah! How are you enjoying the festival, my friend? You're a very polite clown, you know that? Oh no, not polite at all. God knows what this person has done behind the scenes. I should probably get away from here. Bye!
what your favourite festival drink is.
Favourite festival drink? Well, I'm Ali from the Virginmarys. Favourite festival drink at the minute is water, just because of the insane heat. I think I must have lost about 3 pints already.
Yeah, and it's terrible out there.
Yeah.
And just sort of everyone in the pit, it's like a tsunami. I'd like to ask you a bit about the new album, Beyond the House of Fires.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Sort of a reworking of The House Beyond the Fires. I like the sort of wordplay and switching it up for the old version.
That's it, yeah. So it's like it's an alternative version where I've taken the songs and used piano rather than full-on guitar drum sound. So there is drums, but it's more kind of beats and laid back, and it's more about getting the lyrics and the singing and the tune and song kind of out there, really.
Since you've kind of chosen to pare back the instruments, do you think this is something you might do for future albums, or do you think you might sort of re-record any old ones?
Yeah, I mean, why not? On the first album we did a acoustic version, like a similar thing, but it was on acoustic guitar, and this time we wanted to kind of shift it out of the comfort zone, and Danny, the drummer, has always loved how the songs come across on piano. So we decided to do that, and I had to kind of really improve on the piano, because I'm not really a pianist. Yeah, I'd like to think that if we did it again, it would be different again.
But I suppose it's all a sort of product of the circumstances. I mean, where did you record this, and sort of how did that influence the process?
We recorded this at my own studio, within, which again was something new. So really proud of how it's come out, and for the past 5 to 10 years we've been producing ourselves and recording a lot of it ourselves, and it's great. I love that aspect of it, and get to get closer to the songs and work out exactly how you want it to be.
We particularly liked the track My Nettle, which was quite changed in the new version of the album, and we saw that it was inspired by the writer Amelia van der Gast. Sort of what is the band's connection to her, and how did her writing style influence your approach?
Well, Amelia van der Gast is my other half, so she is one of my favourite writers. She's a music journalist who is quite kind of fearless in her articles. It's a love song that deals with anxiety and the rest of it.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose it's the sort of crippling of...
Yeah, I mean, she's like she can be quite spiky in her comments, and that doesn't stop with me either.
which I think is something that fans can really sort of catch on to.
Yeah, I think that we've kind of become renowned for lyrical content in. I could never write lyrics as when I first started, and I kind of came at it from a different angle where I ended up trying maybe to write things that I thought should sound good, but I ended up then just releasing emotion and trying to be more clever and poetic with the way that it's written. So that's kind of the only way that I can do it, really, is to give a diary or an emotional response to. I mean, it's kind of a bit like a therapy.
It's the sort of intimate, raw emotions that people really respond to.
It would appear so, yeah. It would appear like I did worry with some of the songs are pretty dark and they can almost sound a little bit hopeless and full of despair. I kind of want to have a positive impact on people, but since we've been playing them songs, like the darkest ones are ones that fans have come up and said how much that song means to them, and now it's like seeing them through very dark times, which is one of the best things that's happened, you know, in my career in music. To hear that my truth can resonate with other people and think like, oh, that's how I feel, or you know, that means a lot.
Yeah, and it seems like you've got quite a summer lined up for you, seeing all of the fans that your music's affected. So, I mean, since you've been touring for a very long time now, how do you keep it fresh on tour? How do you keep it exciting?
Touring is hard work. We've had tour buses and we've shared tour buses with bigger bands, and even then it's hard work. So when it's just 3 people in a van driving hours across Europe and, you know, getting into the hotel at 3 in the morning and then getting up at 8 to then go to the next show, that's grueling. I don't try to keep it interesting. I try to keep it as, I don't know, as calm and quiet as I possibly can, you know.
I mean, I suppose you're sort of saving the magic for the audience.
That's it, yeah. You know that you've got to, especially with the nature of our performance, it's like putting it all out there on stage, and it's very physical. So sometimes you wake up and it's like, oh my God, I can't put that performance in tonight. Somehow you manage to do it, but that day I just have to try and make sure that I'm hydrated and looking after aspects of myself that, like I've recently found putting earplugs in or taking myself away from environments like this is really important, you know, to get even 20 minutes of quiet, so then you can, because a lot of it's like mental exhaustion, it's not physical.
Still be able to go in with a clear head.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of priceless, really, that and you're in such close proximity with each other that yeah, everyone has to kind of find their quiet space.
The memories you left behind remind me you will never mind the lonely train with death without a kiss. The golden girl with silver smooth, the eyes like pearls that wept too soon, and I'll be out until the day I die. I'm aboard the sinking ship, biting on my bottom lip, wait the time to heal my
Hiya folks, we're here again with Mackenzie and Becky, an independent content creator. Hi guys.
Hello.
How's it going?
Going good. It's hot.
No, yeah, the weather's been very oppressive lately. How do you survive in this kind of heat?
Just get naked. Get naked, get your tops off, get your kit off.
That
Just
sure is a
keep
response.
Pouring water literally all over your back, everything. Massive fans as well.
Ooh, lovely. Where'd you get that?
Yeah. I got it from Salford Pride last year.
Oh, lovely. So yeah, Mackenzie, I was talking to you a little bit before this about clubs and the fact that you'd actually been to Cambridge before.
Yeah, the guys absolutely loved Cambridge. I mean, the venue was a challenge, but the crowd was great. I think you've got a really good student scene there. I think you've got the Corn Exchange is really cool. MASH, where we were, ended up being a really good night. We enjoyed ourselves in terms of the people that came along and stuff. And yeah, it was a really good show, and the guys really enjoyed it.
You told me a bit earlier that you were working with Radio Cali back in your student radio days.
Yeah,
that was a nice point of connection.
Hasty, man. Yeah, I used to do a lot of interviews and stuff, but I don't know if I'm the lead content creator on this one. I think you might have the gold medal on that bit.
Doing it for too many years.
This was a surprise double interview since we had Becky here as well.
I know. I've been sat here enjoying my non-verbal time.
Tell us a bit about your content creation journey. How's that been?
Oh my god, I started when I was like 13 years old. So this was before like YouTube was cool and like kids would be like, Mum, I want to be a YouTuber. It'd be like the weird kids in school, if you remember those days when like you'd always get bullied for like posting YouTube videos. Yeah, that's when I started.
What do you think created that culture shift then? When did watching YouTube, these kind of like digital age sort of things become more socially acceptable?
Money, I think seeing how much money creators make, all the cool kids are like, well, I've got to get into it. So yeah, like Mr. Beast.
I can vouch for that. I make no money, so you're in the right career.
They look at the money and they're like, yeah, we can do that. So yeah.
I think that's what gives 2000Trees a kind of a rather unique spirit. The fact that it is kind of grassroots, it has less of a corporate focus.
Yeah.
Are you feeling that as well with the vibes, the atmosphere here today?
I think this is probably like my favourite festival I've been to. Like I've been to quite a few. Like I went to like Reading last year, went to Leeds. I've been to Italy, I went to Kappa Festival, went to Download, and this is probably like the best vibes.
It's a great scale. It's like you can get everywhere. You don't need to plan it too intensely. It's just a really nice community feel. Even the staff, like, because in the artist kind of field, you're expected to be treated well because they have to treat you well most of the time. Whereas as a staff member, I think you can maybe be left behind a little bit. But everyone here seems to be treated so well, speaks so well of the festival and its organisers, and I've yet to meet an unpleasant attendee. So.
Hiya folks, we're here on the final evening of 2000Trees Festival with Charlie and George from As Everything Unfolds. Hello folks, how are you doing this evening?
We're great, we're really good, yeah, great.
Yeah, I saw your performance earlier on, it was absolutely electrifying. Tell me how it was like, you know, playing on stage.
I had a great time, I was really in it today. I don't know about you, Charlie, but I was having a good time.
Yeah, no, it was good. I had a full-on weekend, and then I was like, oh, yeah. This was fun.
Well, you were blowing your voice out last night,
I really tried, because I saw my chem last night, I really tried to hold back, but there's only so much you can do when you know every single song.
Charlie, I hear that you're a fan of big questions, so I think I might play a little game with you. One big question, one small question. This is the problem with doing too much researching. Yeah, so one big question, one small question. I'll give you the choice as to which one you'd like to do first. Big or small?
Big.
Okay, big one. Let me see. I wanted to ask you, why do you think there's so much ignorance in a world where knowledge is arguably more accessible than ever?
That's a big question.
That is, no, but it's a good question. I think because it's easier to just see the first thing you see and believe it. As in, like you know, it's a choice to go away and research something. And you know, like, whereas like you see something on like, I don't know, TikTok, and then it's easier to just go, oh, that looks legit, and then go, kind of believe it. Like, we're all guilty of it to some degree, but like to actively go away and research it is more effort, and especially without AI, actually researching it without that being involved is a whole other process. So yeah,
we live in a world with deep fakes and pretty terrifying, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like Blade Runner sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm pretty sure you said that Blade Runner is part of the inspiration for your latest album, Did You Ask to Be Set Free? Is that correct?
Yeah. So there's certain songs on it, like Sit and Flow. There was a track that didn't make it on the record, which was also inspired by it.
Which one was that?
It's the one that's, I haven't got my skirt on, but it actually has the lyric on the skirt, and then we dropped the song. I can't remember it now, but yeah. And like the concept of like what makes a human, like what is morality, what is humanity, what is life, like all those kind of questions I really liked. I'm actually reading the book at the moment, Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep?
Which that's a good book.
Which is what Blade Runner is based on, and I think that's what inspired like the question thing for like the album, like because I remember we were talking about the title and I went through so many things, and I remember just being like, I wanted to be a question. No, but you were right. No, but like I came up with some fucking. There was shit on there.
You had some bad ones.
Oh, it was so bad. Like, I'm fully aware of that. And we've always been a big, like, we love a big album title, especially me and you.
Yeah,
like
I really wanted it to be good.
Yeah.
And I mean, people might not think it is, but I think I like it.
Your influences are quite wide-reaching, and I hear that like a lot of film, books, you have a wide range of inspirations. Would you say there are any that you like draw from the most? Horror media, sci-fi media?
I think probably sci-fi media, I guess. Like I like a horror, but it doesn't like do anything for me like in terms of like inspiration. Like it's more like, I don't know, I think I just enjoy things that invoke like a feeling or a question in like myself or other people. And I think that's it, like, because people have keep asking, like, what's the album title? Like, did you ask to be set free? What does it mean? I'm like, it can kind of mean whatever you want it to be, like, set free from a situation, set free from yourself, set free from society, like, whatever you want it to be. And that's
Very
what
sci-fi.
I like. Yeah, and like, I did a photography degree. I love, like, concept, like, art and all that kind of shit. So I'm just well into it. I just love it. Love
Awesome,
thinking.
yeah. I was wondering, I was actually going to ask about that. Like, I know you say that the title of your album is up to interpretation, but is there an interpretation that resonates the most for both of you?
I think for me, I mean, mine's more direct because it's obviously I was writing the songs, so like, but I suppose it was more like set free from like a maladaptive like space, like, you know, trying to live in a world that wasn't really real because you got to face reality, but it's easier to stay in that space. And do you know that did you ask to be set free? It's like, do you really want to leave there? Like, is it better for you? Is it worse for you? Like all that kind of stuff. But
Yeah, I think of it as like the mental concept of, you know, if you're doing something and you're not potentially happy,
yeah,
like, have you actually done anything about it?
yeah,
Sort of thing.
yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about your next upcoming tour. You're going to be doing a headline tour next year in 2027. Are you looking forward to that?
Yeah.
I can't wait.
We love an album tour because you only get to do an album tour once per cycle.
Yes, yeah.
So it's always like more exciting for the band and fans hopefully than like just the odd shows here and there. It's like because it's like a whole, like, you know, we put more like, oh, we can theme it around the album, we can make it more of a thing.
Try and do some fun production stuff.
Yeah. You can make it like more story driven and more like concept stuff, and yeah.
And we haven't done a proper UK headline tour. It will have been 3 years.
Yeah.
So that's, I can't believe it's been a long.
I know.
It's going to be exciting to be back and playing some cities we've not played for a long time. Is going to be really lovely.
This year, just after 2000Trees, you're going to be touring in Germany. I am actually a German graduate, so kind of like definitely in my wheelhouse. Have you been brushing up on your German?
You more than me.
I wouldn't say that. I would say I learn what I learn.
Gabelstapler.
Oh yeah, we know Gabelstapler. But ich habe meine Deutschworte geübt. And I've been learning it from stage, but like it's not.
That's pretty good.
It's fine. It's fine.
You do alright.
I do alright. I do alright.
Can you do a greeting to all of your German fans?
Hey Leute. Yeah, wie geht's?
One more thing, since I promised that I was going to do one big question and one small question, time for the small question. My eye has really been playing up today because of hay fever. If you got hay fever on the morning of your performance, what would you do?
Oh, well, I did, and I took 2 antihistamines.
I also have massive hay fever.
Yeah.
Oh.
Antihistamine, if not, ice around the eyes.
Okay.
The puffiness, I find it also sort of relaxes me. Yeah.
Well, you're both making me look incredibly underprepared.
I always have antihistamines in my purse because they're obviously like so tiny as well. Like I just put them in there. Bang 2 this morning. Does the job because I have contact lenses in as well. So like I have to like make sure my eyes are like not. So boring, isn't it? But yeah,
See the level we've come to with these questions.
This is being in a band.
Who